Matama has made a number of changes, 6 to be precise. Starting in goal, Sanele Shabalala takes over from Takasane Mbanjwa. Other changes include Junaid Said coming back into the deep side yet again tonight. William Shogman told us how all these changes are going to fit into the new structure here.
After considering 4 goals, 2 sitting midfielders in Mtetwa and Wambi, with only Pachi who would be...
That huffed and puffed their way to a draw against Amazulu in the first leg of the MTN 8 semi-final. Of course, Itumeleng Kuna continues to captain the side. Keegan Dolly is rewarded for his goal that he scored, adding a little bit more creativity.
Different ideas here. They want that 3 points, and that's why the introduction of Dolly, who alongside Mart will play a little bit more forward in that triangular midfield in support for the 3 up front. It'll be very, very attacking. They have improved.
Dolly included in that midfield tonight just to add a little bit of flair, and Opera will come in from that left-hand side of the attack. Here is Mart. Likes to get on the ball, does Yusuf Mart.
What we haven't seen of him is his ability to find the runner into Priya this time. I was looking forward to that combination because he obviously can play with short passing combinations.
Keegan Dolly crossed the face of goal. Scored, of course, did Keegan Dolly. Stayed onside.
Caleb needed to be better there. That's exactly the type of position that he drives on, being able to just arrive in time. This time around, maybe that ball was hit a little bit harder.
I think he should have anticipated.
He should have anticipated, yes. That is basically best situation for him to show his.
Now, well read by Blom there. That's what he does. Breaks up the play. They read it very well. The flag has stayed down here. Bonfils. Bimenyimana, can he finish? Oh, he wanted to pass. He was looking for a pass there.
For some reason, he seems to slow down. I mean, he's weighing himself down. There might have been a little bit of an offside call there. Let's look how he bends his run beautifully.
Yeah.
I think he's inside.
I think it was onside.
Yeah.
Why is I mean, he's in on goal here now. Very disappointing. What a chance. He's lucky the Chiefs have got at least a corner out of. Of course, Namibia having to play their home games in South Africa. Now, Swallows can start create a bit of problems. Yeah! Arriving at the back post there.
Because he didn't seem to make a lot of effort in trying to flick that ball over or away.
Good ball, hung that one nicely up, but Malinga really done well. Oops, that looked like it had gone out of play, but the assistant was there. Much better from Swallows now. Beautifully done, and I just got underneath that one.
A little bit isolated up front there. Also, the crowd, defensive crowd of Kaizer Chiefs that doesn't quite allow them to come with much combinations. So it takes the full back now to get a bit more involved, which gives them a bit of options.
Good looking cross there from Sokota, looking for Kalebon for Bimenyimana. Now that was a block there. Did it come? I think it came off the back of Dolly. They tried to get out the way. It's going to be an interesting battle there with Lukuveni. Coming to the back post here, controlled by Rifrosla. Hangs it up there. Chance here for Mart. And it's not coming for him. Yusuf Mart, desperate for his first goal in a Chiefs shirt. He never in the kill zone.
Now, it's Frosler here. Brilliant. He just lobs it over. And I was hoping that maybe Caleb will be the closest to the ball, but in fact what he did was made the run. So remember last season they were a transition team. They said they always created that low block and played only in transition.
So Dylan Solomon's a player who was oh, Caleb! Big man, this time gets himself the right side of the defender and scores an excellent goal.
Brilliant. That's what the coach was, and beautiful supply.
Just talk us through this one.
Look, he makes it, he waits, he delays a little bit, and suddenly decides to make the run. And the Tlabika, I guess maybe was ball watching at the time, but excellent run. You can see he was decisive in making that run, and the ball fell perfectly for him, and used his body well to get the better of the Tlabika.
Yeah, and does well as well to be able to direct the ball gowards.
Much better. Everything that we spoke about, that he... Two players on the ball, it could be an out or in swinger.
Yes, exactly. It could be Dupree, actually. The dummy from Dupree. Dolly whips it in. Oh, Pimenyamana gets onto it, but couldn't keep it down. Dangerous.
As he anticipates, and he gets to the end of it. Except for that, maybe it's a defender's type of clearance instead of just tapping it into the back of the net. He was ahead of the defender.
It was actually a much better chance than I thought there. I think he knows it. He realizes there. But there comes Keegan Dolly. Good stuff here from Dolly. Caleb Pimenyamana could be in for a second. Oh dear. What? That is a very disappointing. Dolly did some excellent work for him here. Keeps his run going. That's a good ball. No, that left foot doesn't work. Whipped in here. Oh my word, Dove very nearly turned that into his own net. Not for the first time in this.
They're picking up the pieces so well.
It's Pachi.
If anything,
well struck one here. This one
whips it nicely. It's got the spin, and this player's running in like that. Difficult for Kune to come out because it's that low. You come out and it gets a flick from one player. It's done deal.
Swallows would remain rooted to the bottom. Ominously, remember, Swallows needed a playoff to maintain their play status. Oh, it's a good ball in, another great ball. And Wasim Isaacs pulls one back. Well, Chiefs have been flirting with danger, and now they've paid the...
It was Pachi, I think, who picks it up.
Oh, Pachi's service tonight has been stellar. It has been fantastic. It's him again.
Well positioned on that far side. Defensively, Chelsea could have done better. He's the only man into that box, and there's two defenders in between him. Very disappointing. First of all, they could see that there was no fullback that maybe could have...
The fifth appearance of the season for Mwape Musonda. Now Chiefs looking to break with the Pimenyamana. Good ball. And Sukota, the poor first touch. Chance here! Oh my goodness. Is that Pimenyamana again?
Communication.
Oh goodness me.
I'm not sure. Was it Dupree?
Because here comes Swallows again. Nitumela Nkune concedes a corner. Panic stations now. And there's still time. It's Bakua that takes it. Oh, what a save! Nitumela Nkune. What's going on with the Chiefs' defense there?
In fact, it bounces off the crossbar. I don't think Kune got to it.
Bakua gets a good ball in this time. And Litlabika, oh man, so close. Wandesile Litlabika doesn't score many. In fact, he's got one career goal. And that was so close, as you say, off the crossbar. What an escape for Chiefs. At the other end, Shabala to helping them into the playoffs and avoid direct relegation. Isaacs! Oh! It looked like it was curling in. It took a deflection and living dangerously here.
Point made again that midfield is not close.